Audio check. Audio check. How's the audio coming through? So we have about 4 minutes, 3 minutes left until the open. It looks like we're gonna open right around here, but it could change any second now. If we take out this action to the upside, I'm gonna go long. This is on a 2-minute chart. This is on a 5-minute chart. We are above moving averages, so unless we get something strong, just break through these moving averages to the downside. This is the 15-minute chart. So we're kind of stuck here in this range here. Less than 1 minute left till the open. It might come down first and then bounce up. 30 seconds. Don't follow my trades. That was my trade. You can see two contracts. Added one. Started with one. Added another one. Get out at the 300 level. I moved my stop to my entry, but I figured it's 15 points below this candle, so I just moved it down. That would have been $300 loss. So I got in right here, 265. Can't even see it. 265 and a quarter, I believe. Let's see if it shows. Yeah, 265 and a quarter. So that was 775. Then I added once it cleared. And I got out with both. I mean, this opening bar, just if you watched, if you saw, it's just insane. Just buying power. Jesus. So I figured, pulled back. It's probably going to retest this level. I wanted to get in right at the open, but this thing was so fast. It was supposed to open right over here at 235, but it gapped at 250 and just shut up. God. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points up. Crazy. Let's see what this looks like on the tick chart. Just remember, Monday's a holiday. I think the markets are open only half a day. Let me AI Tech Wonders. Do you use any prop firms? Any recommendations, please? I have used prop firms in the past. Two of them. Top Step and Apex. I have nothing good to say. Well, there's one good thing to say about Apex. They're cheap. They run discounts of up to 90% off on their regular prices, which I haven't seen anybody pay a regular price. Okay, so when you think about that, if a company is discounting their product or service between 70 and 90%, what does that tell you? The product is garbage. It's a liquidation sale. They're running out of money. It's a Ponzi scheme. That's exactly what they are. They're cheap. That's the only good thing about them. It's cheap. But cheap doesn't mean good. Top Step. They're probably the top one out of all the props, in my opinion. They have been through a lot of changes. I mean, did they change the rules? Because they had to. There were so many people. There's so many new prop firms popping up left and right. The problem is these firms call themselves prop firms, which they are not. They're not prop firms. It's a misleading advertising. They're like funding companies. Okay, I mean, if anybody knows about the prop space, they would agree with me 100%. Okay, I mean, I'm surprised that the regulatory agencies are not cracking down on these things. I mean, they're just robbing people left and right. It's crazy. They don't pay people because they didn't want to. I mean, oh man, I'm gonna go on a rant about this, but Top Step's they've been in the business for probably the longest, not the longest, maybe one of the longest ones around, and they've been through a lot of changes. They have changed their rules quite a bit. I mean, they were not from a couple guys that have used them closer to the beginning, or say in the past, say 5 years ago or so. Their rules were pretty good, like, but then they start changing and implementing rules to kind of like help you fail their evaluations, restricting what you can do, can't do, this and that. And everybody defends them, all these fake prop firms by it's their money. No, it's not their money. It's monopoly money. You play Monopoly, fake money. It's all simulation. So it's not their money. Unless you go a live account, yes, then it turns into live money. But until then, it's just simulation. You're playing a slot machine. You're playing a video game. It's a simulation. Okay, so there's so much, uh, so many lies and um, by the prop firms and these trolls that pump them up, and because they're affiliates and that they want you to use their codes to, it's crazy. This whole space is insane. But I mean, they serve a purpose. Like Top Step, they have, like I said, they're one of the top ones. They actually pay if they have decent rules. Uh, now the thing is that with Top Step, they're now they have this. They're turning into like a media company. They're like CNBC, because now they have a 7 hour, I think. They're live on YouTube. It's like, I don't know. Um, but their payout schedule, the rules are they're good. They pay. Um, they're not cheap. I mean, well, cheap. That's a relative word because it depends. If you want to fund your own account, how much do you want to fund it with? What kind of size of account do you want to have? Um, um, you know, the thing is, these fake prop firms advertise their account sizes by, let's just say, $25,000 account, 50,000, 100,000, $150,000 account. It's all lies. It's fake. It's ridiculous because you got to go by the drawdown. For example, on a $150,000 account, the drawdown could be like, let's just say $5,000. It's a $5,000 account. Because if you lose 5,000, the account is blown. It's over. So if you fund your own personal account with $5,000 and you lose that $5,000, the account is, blown. It's over. So it's not a $150,000 account. It's a it's and that's just one example of the the lies and misrepresentation. It's just, you know, but you know, I have personal and I have a Top Step account. I've been through Apex. I can't stand them. They're a textbook Ponzi scheme. They just I just I don't know, about a week or two ago they changed the rules again, and it's just insane. It's these people are just, they say they're trying to prevent scammers and schemers and scammers. They're the ones scamming people, not paying people. It's crazy. It's just people fall for it. These YouTubers to just keep pumping them up. It's because they're affiliates. They're trying to buy. They want you to buy. Their you know buy the evaluations or whatever you want to call them using their codes, and they keep pumping them. It's and they're selling you, from 1 to 20 accounts. I mean, where in the real world can you trade 20 accounts? Who's gonna let you do that? It's freaking fantasy world. It's if you can't trade one account, what makes you think you can trade two, three, four, or 20 accounts? If you can't trade one, all you need is one account and trade it well. Anybody that says trading 20 accounts makes them a better trader, they're full of shit. Because you have more capital to trade with, that makes you a better trader. Just because, okay, you have, say $50,000 account and 20 of those accounts, 20, $50,000 accounts. So that's $1 million worth of capital, right? You're still going to trade, say, one contract in each account. Open up one account with $1 million and trade 20 contracts. And they're gonna say it's psychological. Well, if you have $1 million, it's not, 20 contracts is nothing, really. It's nothing. So, and they claim spread the risk. Well, it's all BS. It's all BS. You're not spreading anything. You're just buying more fake accounts, fake monopoly accounts. Simulation accounts. It's insane. People are just see a lot of people that buy these accounts, 20 accounts, 10 accounts. They try to gain the system. Somehow, maybe go long one, short one, stuff like that, or five, 5 and 5, whatever. So they try to work the system just to get paid. They're not really trading, they're just working the system, but it's insane. But now, like I said, Top Step, they've only always had one account. You can only have one account. But now these new prop firms popping up on every corner, and they're competing with each other, you know. Now they gave in. Now they let you have three. I think it's five now. I think it's five, and they changed it to five, I think. I don't even pay attention to this stuff because I only trade one account. So that's it. I don't need 5, 10, 20 accounts. That's just stupid. Because those are only simulation accounts. Once you go live in Top Step, you only can have one account. Okay, so now let's just say you have a strategy. You have 5 accounts, whether it's Apex, any of the fake prop firm. They're all fake, okay? They're not prop firms, they're fake. Because in a real prop firm, you need a Series 57 license. Google it, research it. A real prop firm, to trade in a real prop firm, you need to be licensed. You need to have Series 57. Google it. Ask now, call these fake prop firms and ask them if you need any kind of license. You don't. So so let's just say you have you buy one of their, evaluations. Not one of them. You buy 5 of them because you have this super strategy that you can use and guarantees you. Well, nothing guarantees you, but you have this super strategy that you're gonna make money with 5 accounts somehow. Okay. Let's say it does work. What happens once you go live? You can only have one. It goes out the window, right? You're forced to cash out if you make any money and go back and buy 5 more accounts. That's not trading. That's it's playing a game. That's I don't know. Does that make any sense? Am I wrong? It's crazy. And there's so many of these YouTubers. They're popping up and just promoting these fake prop firms. Man, just think about it. Just think about this. Let me give you a little statistics. This business, this industry, this trading industry has about 90% fail rate. 90%, plus minus 2%, depends on the markets. 90%. I mean, so nine out of 10 people fail. So you take 10 people, and each of them buy one account, and you just keep selling them, right? Like hotcakes. The thing is, the one person that actually passes it goes on to the next phase, which is another simulation account. Another simulation account. It's not real live money account. It's not. So you're going from simulation to simulation. That's the thing, because they know the odds of you failing are super high. They're so high. They know they're just gonna keep blowing the accounts over and over. Matter of fact, I commented a while back, about a year ago or so. I don't remember how long ago it was. That it was on Top Step, on Top Step's, I think, Facebook page. I forget exactly where I commented. And I said that that's exactly what these firms are. They're just fee collection firms. They collect fees because they know you're going to fail. 9 out of 10 people fail, right? So that's the business. That's the business model, to collect the fees. And Michael Patak, he agreed. He says, "Yeah, you're right. It's a great business model." So just that just tells you. I mean, that's what they're in. They're in a fee collection business. They're collecting fees, and those who do pass and go on to the live account, because you're going from simulation to simulation account. So now let's just say so you pass the evaluation stage, then you move on to the Express. That's what they have. I think it's called Express, which is simulation account, where you can, all the profits you make, you can actually withdraw. But the thing is, those profits come out of their pockets, not from the market. So they got to pay you out of their pockets, right? So now, let's just say you make $10,000 in profits in a month, 2 months, whatever. That doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. And you do decide to take 5,000 out. So that comes out of their pockets, out of their own pockets. It doesn't come from the market, okay? So now they decide that, okay, we're going to transfer you to a live account. So you took out 5,000 out. You got paid 5,000. The other 5,000 still their money. So now they're going to open up a live account for you on your behalf, and they're going to deposit $5,000 of their money. So if you blow that live account, they still lose their money. So either whether you cash out or try to cash out, or you lose that money, it comes out of their pocket. Okay, so that's why they don't really want, they don't want put nobody in a live account. They just want people just buying and resetting their accounts and collecting the fees. That's the business model. But if you're lucky enough, to make money and, pull it out, it's hard, because all those fake prop firms, they have their rules. Their majority of the rules are similar. I want to say about 75% of them are similar, and then 25% or so they're different. They're different. because that 25%, they change it up so that they're not identical, to each other, I guess. And the thing is, all those rules, they're not really, most of them, of course, they're not applicable in real world trading. They don't exist. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say is all the rules that they implement and you have to follow are there to help you fail. Not make you better, but to fail. Make you fail so you can buy another evaluation, reset the account, and so on. Trading is hard enough as it is. Now they implement the rules to make it even harder. So the 90% failure rate goes up to God, 95 and higher. Okay? It's insane. It's insane. But those are not real prop firms, like I said. They're fee collection agencies disguised as prop firms. Because a lot of people are familiar with the, term prop firms, and that's what they use, but they're not. When you go to a real prop firm, you actually have to deposit your own money. For example, you put in $5,000 in a real prop firm, and they give you leverage. For example, 10 times, 10x. So now you have $50,000 with buying power. So you can buy, most of these real prop firms are stock. You can trade stocks and indexes. I'm not sure about futures. Maybe they have changed. But most of the big ones are stock trading prop firms. So, anyways, so you have $50,000 of buying power. You can buy $50,000 worth of stock. Let's just say you buy $50,000 worth of Apple or Google or whatever, right? In one trade. So now, let's just say the trade goes against you and you lose. The losses come out of your $5,000, not theirs. They're protected. So the real function of a prop firm is just to give you leverage so you can buy more. Because with $5,000, if you want to buy Apple stock, you're not going to buy a lot of shares. So with $50,000, of course, you're going to buy more. And then again, if you make that trade and it goes your way and you make money, the profit split is different between these real prop firms. Between, I think, 75 and 50%. So 75, see, some of them are 60%. It depends. I guess it depends maybe on, I'm not exactly sure because, maybe they've changed lately. But depends how big your account is, but let's just say it's 60%. So you keep 60% of the profits and they keep 40, right? I mean, these fake prop firms, these fee collection agencies, they give you 90% and they keep 10. you know, I mean, that's very attractive, but they know you're going to fail. You're not going to get to that level. 9 people out of 10, they're not going to get to that level of getting paid, you know? So, and they know that. They know that. So you need to know that, what you're getting into. Learn to trade one account. You don't need 20, you don't need 5, you don't need 3. One account. One account. If you can trade one account, you can trade 20. You don't need no fancy some system that trades 5, 2, 3, 5, 20 accounts. Because once you go live, the game is over. You can only trade one account. And let's just say the SEC cracks down on these fake prop firms. Let's just say you want to do this over and over, rinse and repeat, right? Rinse and repeat. You keep buying these evaluations, and you just, you make money, you pull it out, stuff like that, and then you go over again. You buy more, get paid, and so on, so on, until they crack down on these fake prop firms and they shut them all down. What are you gonna do now? You're gonna open up your own personal account with 20 accounts? You can't do that. It's still all your money. It doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. Even if you open up your own 20 accounts, it's still all your money, whether it's in one account or 20 accounts. It's still one pile of money, all your money. So it doesn't make any sense. That's the story on fake props. But Top Step is the most legitimate one. Now they're on YouTube, 7 hours a day. Even overnight too. They have other people now streaming, but they're open, market hours. They have that show on, they're running, they're like becoming a media. It's like I don't know. They're more focused on, you know, um, seems like they're more focused on running that channel than trading. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Anyways, I gotta run. It's Sunday. Tomorrow's the holiday. I think the markets are open all day. I haven't seen anything that they close early. So, any other questions, concerns? AI Tech, you still here? Do you do you trade with the prop firms? And which one? Which ones have you traded with? What's your experience? And there's also, these forex prop firms too, but they're a little bit different. They like want you to make, I think, percentage wise, like if it's the fake account size is 100,000, they want you to make like 10% of that, so which is $10,000. They go by percentages for some reason. How you like Apex? And why did you choose them? Yeah, yeah, they're cheap, I mean, but that's the thing, like I said, it's um yeah, they do suck. Um I mean, cheap doesn't mean, yeah, they do pay, but they try to not to pay. They go above and beyond not to pay. And the ones that they do pay, you know, I listen, I got paid by them, okay? But and then they start denying me, it's man, it's all documented anyways. But most of the people that got paid, I think, that they like advertise, that they're probably fake or they're paid by them, or they're affiliates somehow, just to, help them advertise and get more signups. You know what I mean? But they do pay. Yeah, they do pay. I got paid by them. Absolutely. Yeah, they do. I'm not saying that they don't pay at all. No, I'm not saying that. But they go way, way, way out of out of their way to implement these stupid ass rules. The apex, the big one for them is that live trailing drawdown. I mean, that is just insane, stupid. I mean, it's you know, I mean, how are you gonna punish a trader for not losing money? So if your trade goes in your favor, let's just say $500 and comes back to break even because you move your stop to break even, that counts against you. Why? Because they want you to blow the account so you can pay and buy another account. You see the problem? All the rules they implement are to help you fail, not help you be a good trader, but to help you fail. I mean, they claim that they want you, lock in profits. Bullshit. Bullshit. That is such a lie. And that teaches you a bad habit because, I mean, no, it's crazy. You know, they probably have the most amount of traders, because they're cheap. It's a low cost of entry, but, you know, um, have you gotten paid by them? Did you pull any money out of them? Did they fight you tooth and nail? Did you get denied a couple times or more because you broke one of the rules? Because you didn't make, see, that's the thing, once you go on to this, performance account, PA account with them. I mean, it's like they're punishing you. They don't want to pay you for the legitimate profits that you've made. Just think about that. Just think about how that sounds. That's exactly what that is. What they're doing. I mean, they they don't they don't want to pay you. That's why they. I mean, I'm gonna go. It's as long as you're not, say you buy two accounts and you go long one and short one. Because that's not really trading. It's just hedging. One account with the other one. So and you're hoping that one account makes money and you pull the money out. That's not really trading. That's just working the system. That's not being a trader. So I understand that. I understand that rule. Okay. So I wouldn't want people if I had a if I had a prop firm, a real one, I wouldn't want people. I wouldn't allow people to do that because that's just you try and work the system, whatever. But if you make legitimate profits, if you do DCA, dollar cost average, they don't want you to do it. Now they do. They allow you to do that, which is stupid. See, they didn't allow you to do that. Now they allow you. But there's some other rule which is pretty much the same thing, anyways. There are times where you do need to, and it's very advisable, and you should be adding to a loser. Not all the time, but there are on pullbacks and stuff like that. When you have a trade going, goes in your favor, pulls back, maybe goes a little too deep, and you add to it. You know, Let me see, maybe on this chart. Yeah, like here, okay, like I did, like I traded today, right? I entered here, it went up, it pulled back. It didn't hit my entry, but I should have probably I added in profit, but if it went, I probably would have added, you know. It depends. It depends, of course, on the price action, but there are times where you need to add when you are in a losing, trade. I do that. But they don't want you to do that. They claim that doesn't work. Bullshit. You know, they just don't want you to make money. That's the thing. They don't want you to make money because they don't want to pay you. I mean, all these financial institutions, these, they keep telling you that their investment advice is dollar cost averaging, right? Investing long term. It's the same thing. Investing and trading is just different time frame. Investing is years and years, right? So that's the time frame, years and decades. You know, Trading is minutes, hours. That's the only difference. That's the difference between trading and investing. So, anyways, what size account do you have with them? anyways, I'm gonna call it here. That's enough. I mean, I wasn't gonna do much trading. Just, I usually want to just trade right at the open, and that's it. But that's it. Um, I'll probably be live trading on Tuesday and Wednesday morning. I'm back to Tuesdays and Wednesdays trading live. I was traveling. I was out of town for a month, so I was able to trade live more often. Um, but so if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and see you in the next video or live stream. Take care. Be careful trading.